Okay, Lee, g'day and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
Good, thanks. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, now we're sitting behind what used to be an RX7, but still is, but not quite.
Correct.
Beautiful turned out car though. Tell me a little bit about the car and the setup of the car itself.
Yeah, cool. So it's a Mazda RX7 based on a Series 3. And the car's quite light. Only weighs about 800 kilos. So with me in it, it'll be about 850, 870 sort of thing. I think it's just
You're very light, mate, 60 kilos.
No, I think it's just under 800, but with me, it's just over.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's, but yeah, we're still trying to get weight out of it even, because the minimum weight, we're still not there. So even though it's one of the lighter cars, we're still not at the minimum weight. So we're always looking to try and improve things like that.
Have you been in this car already?
Yeah, driven it once at a test day start of the year, just to sort of do a bit of a shakedown and see where it's at. And there's a few things we wanted to change on the car from that day.
Yeah.
A few issues that we found with suspension geometry. So we've fixed those, and we're looking forward to next weekend. It will be our first time back in the car, only the second time in the car. So if we've got everything right, it should be fine. But that's what those practice days are for. You can always make improvements on the day.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I also believe that the sport itself is actually increasing because obviously a lot of people want to go out and race rather than be on the road, and it's a great entry level to start off with, and the camaraderie can actually then build that process up for people to get on board, so it's becoming a wider watched type of motorsport that every Tom, Dick and Harry, I shouldn't say any Tom, Dick and Harry, what I mean by is that the entry level for people to get on board is actually quite achievable.
Yeah, and that's a real big strong point of this class. You can literally just get a standard road car, do some slight modifications to it, some safety equipment, and go racing. Yes, you might not be competitive outright, but there's quite a few guys that do that. And from there all the way to space frame cars like this and everything in between. So no matter what level you want to come in at and what budget you got, there is a way to go racing in 2-litre sports sedans and in fact state level motorsport in general.
All right, Lee, well, I want to say thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper.
No problem at all.
Best
Thank
luck
you.
for the season for this year in 2017, and wish you all the well.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, cheers.